Hi, I'm Mark Holthe, Canadian immigration lawyer and ex-immigration officer. In my practice, I often connect with people who've had their express entry application refused. It's so sad to see a person's dream of immigrating to Canada end. And I'll tell you, it's worse knowing that there's often nothing that I can do to overturn that refusal. However, sometimes, just sometimes, there is still a chance to save it. In this video, I'm going to teach you the steps you need to do to know exactly why your application was refused and what you may be able to do to overcome the refusal. Okay, let's start by identifying whether your application was refused or returned as incomplete. Take a look at your refusal letter and carefully read what it says. There are many reasons an application can get rejected. Some of the most common reasons include missing documents and uploading the wrong document, which in this case can result in an application simply getting returned as incomplete. Then there are inconsistencies in the application, choosing the wrong knock code, deficient reference letters, problems with proof of funds, and even misrepresentation and fraud. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to do that. No, you wouldn't. Well, these result in actual refusals. So check out this little video that we made that is dedicated specifically to the reasons for refusal. It'll help you to, well, hopefully those who are watching this avoid that refusal in the beginning. Well, if documents were missing, resubmitting your application is often the only choice. If you received a refusal, there may be options available to you. I'll address these in a few minutes. Okay, so your application just got rejected. Act quick and order the GCMS notes, also known as an ATIP request. Now, click on this link and it will take you to a blog post that I wrote on how to request your GCMS notes. The reason you want to request those notes is because your refusal letter will not tell you the whole story. In the GCMS notes, you'll learn the real reasons for refusal that are contained in the officer's actual notes. You guys have to understand that an officer they always need to provide reasons for why they refused your application, but they just don't have to give them all to you. The formal refusal letter is all they're required to provide. You can request, just the notes if you're requesting the GCMS notes, or you can request a copy of your entire application as well. If you didn't keep a copy of your EAPR before you submitted your application, you can't view it after in your EE portal. So you'll need to request a copy. While waiting for that ATIP, do not, and just to clarify, ATIP, access to information and privacy, and GCMS are the actual global case management system notes. So I'll use those interchangeable. While waiting for the ATIP, do not waste any more time. Immediately reach out for professional help. Sometimes if you act quick enough, we can save your application. This is important because for some solutions like judicially reviewing a refusal in federal court, something only a lawyer can help you with, there are limitation periods. What this means is that if you delay, you can run out of time and then you are statutorily barred from challenging that officer's refusal in court. The decision to quickly contact an immigration lawyer can literally mean the difference between having a second chance and losing your opportunity forever. Okay, one other thing I want to point out. Right here, if you click on this link, you can listen to Alvaro's story. His application was refused. However, because he acted quickly and contacted our office, we were able to fix everything and get his application reconsidered. He is now a permanent resident of Canada. However, if you're one of those people that is crazy enough to try to fix this on your own and forego the judicial review option with a lawyer, here are the steps that I recommend. First, resubmit your express entry profile back into the pool as quickly as possible. This is your backup plan in case what I'm going to tell you does not work. You want your tiebreaker date to be as early as possible so that you can rank as high as possible in the pool. Second, request reconsideration. If you think the officer made a mistake, Send an IRCC web form inquiry explaining why you feel there's a mistake. Provide whatever evidence you have to support your claim and ask that your file be reopened. There's a link to the IRCC web form in the description below. Third, once your GCMS notes come back, it can often take 3 to 4 weeks. Review them carefully to determine the exact problem areas. You can likely find information online that offers suggestions. However, please consider that this stuff gets legal and complex pretty darn quick, and you may not have enough experience to build a proper strategy when requesting reconsideration, even if you understand the reasons for refusal. Remember, if you did make a mistake, there's nothing to reconsider. The decision to refuse was correct in law. Fourth, if for whatever reason you decide not to resubmit your profile in step 1, do so now. If the mistake was yours, all you can do is reapply. But I sure hope the rounds of invitations have not gone up and you've not lost your chance of getting another ITA. But whatever you do, you better get things right this time. Yes, I know you thought you did have it right the first time. Well, stop wasting your time wondering and simply subscribe for my next Express Entry step-by-step course and masterclass, where I, Mark Holt, the immigration lawyer, personally teach you what you need to know. Our next class will be launching on April the 19th. However, if you're watching this after this card is closed, don't worry. Click on the link in the description and it will take you to our landing page where you can register for the next class. The course will help you go from making costly mistakes to avoiding mistakes, from not knowing what to do to knowing exactly what to do, from getting your application refused a second time to getting your application approved and realizing your dream of immigrating to Canada. So let's recap. If your application gets rejected, do not be discouraged. Do not give up. Be prepared to fight for your dream. Hiring a professional to help is the best strategy. Now picture a day when after all your hard work, your permanent resident approval letter arrives. Picture a day when your child comes up to you and says, "Thank you so much for making the sacrifice to allow me to grow up in Canada." Picture a day when you're finally settled in Canada with the job of your dreams, living the life of your dreams, and you finally have everything that you want. Click on the link below to book a consultation with our office, and let's help you sort this out.